Well, I'm still working on that lighting stuff. We found the one bug. Turns out with BGFX, you gotta put this iData thing, setting with text chord 7, and then go backwards for some reason. So anyways, I gotta change my shader parser to do that. And that's what I'm gonna do now, before I go back to the lighting thing. Save vertex shader, save frag shader. Oh, I should load up Discord. Let me make sure that the sound is all working. Something sounds weird. Testing! Yeah, it works. Save varying diff. It's Hoffa. It's that son of a bitch Hoffa. Yeah, now I gotta, if you're watching in the Discord channel, I gotta make these iData things go backwards now. What a pain in the ass. Why would I don't understand why I did it. Something sounds weird. Do I sound all right?
Yeah, you sound fine here. I'm listening on Discord though. I'm not listening on the stream.
I am wearing those cheap headphones now. They're a little more comfortable. So G allowed vertex inputs. I can't believe it came down to that. I don't use that anywhere. Neat. Let's take that out. So what are you working on?
I have refactored our game instance subsystems. It's basically a persistent subsystem that handles like game information, assets, all the data about the game that comes from the backend, basically.
Cool.
I did a massive cleanup of that to fix a bug. And now it's actually working pretty good. And I sped up the login, like the auth chain, by like 5,000%.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah. So now I'm just about to fire a dedicated server and test. I'm gonna push a build to Steam.
Oh, you could test it off Steam? before you?
Yeah, I have a like a development branch on Steam.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh,
I don't know how Steam works. I never sold a game myself on there.
uh, Dude, it's like, yeah, we shouldn't talk about this on stream, by the way. That's under NDA.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the back end of Steam. Yeah, but yeah, we can take it privately later.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. So now the Steam police are gonna come after me, probably kill me.
Yeah, Valve is gonna cancel Raptor.
Yeah. If G vertex inputs and A equals string. Hmm. Oh, in use. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was getting stressed. And I'm glad that bug was not my fault.
Hmm.
You start questioning your sanity because after a couple like stupid mistakes like the misspelling in that one day and stuff, I don't know. I was like, I'm sitting there staring at the code, just looking for that one little stupid mistake, it turns out it wasn't really my fault. I mean, they should put this stuff in the damn documentation, though.
Yeah.
The iData thing's got to be backwards. Well, hooty doody doo to you. All right, here it is. So how am I going to do this? Vertex input. In use. Bool multi-flag. What the hell is that? I got it as 0. These should be true and false. True. So you're going to get an Overwatch?
Oh yeah. Let's see if I have.
It's around like maybe 8 my time. So like 4 or 5 hours from now, I'm going to play.
If I'm still awake by then. Because 5 hours from now is 4 a.m.
Yikes. Well, theoretically, you could stream it, and I'll play. If you get it, we could play in my morning, which is probably like your evening,
Yeah.
for like an hour or something, just to break things up. Oh, I do like to code right when I get up. Like your brain's the freshest.
Yeah, that's not quite the case for me.
Really? I find like as the day goes on, unless I take like a nap, taking a nap it like resets your brain. Like the more I code, it's like weird. I get real spacey, and even when I was a kid, I remember being on my Commodore 64 all day, and then I'd come downstairs like eat dinner or something, and be looking around like, "Whoa, everything's so weird." Now, how am I going to know it's going to be reversed? Semantic. Save vertex input def. I don't think that's it. Wait, semantic. Where did I get the semantic thing from? Ah. Semantic equals semantic. Semantic plus G digits. Hmm. I wonder, I don't want to fuck this up, but I could just put them backwards in this and always start with. Yeah, I think that'll work. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. TC index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This works, it'll be funny. 2 seconds, fixed. No, that's not what I want to do. Shit. Just rebuild everything. Whoa, it's fucked up. Well, whatever I changed, didn't like it. Oh, I can't wait for it to go through all that crap now. Huh. I really screwed the poo. Oh, I know what I did.
You fuck up.
Yeah, I thought I had a quick fix. Well, I do actually, but I just did it wrong. Save Vertex Input def. I don't think that's it. Did I post? I must have posted. Yeah. There. Can make it. Oh. Yeah, it's compiling now. Yeah, I started the index at 7 instead of 0 and going backwards, but I forgot to change the plus plus to minus minus, so it was going out of range. Oh, coffee. Did you ever see Metal Apocalypse?
Yeah, I think I
Cartoon,
have
the
actually.
cartoon, the coffee one. Would you like to make some coffee? Give me another cup or so. I forget the words to it. It's just so funny. Now let's see if that works. Where's my editor? Oh, it looks like it might have worked. Somebody just came in.
Hello.
Hello, it's Mike.
Yeah, it's me.
You sound like the GNU Rolella Warfare guy too. You guys sound almost the same.
Oh,
Especially with these cheap headphones I got. I got like cheap headphones now, so I don't have to wear those heavy ones all day.
right. You can get some like some quality like AirPod things. I don't know if they're good audio or not. I've never
I
really
can't
used
put those things in my ear.
them. Did they hurt?
Yeah, those things just for me, they don't stay in my ear for one. Two, it makes my ears itch.
Oh,
So yeah, and I got these good, like Shure 840 something. They're like $300 headphones, but they're just so heavy. I mean, after work, you stream for 8 hours, and my head it feels like it's getting a
it just
vice.
hurts.
Yeah, so I got this $5 set at Walmart. It works fine for this. I mean, it's light as shit.
Hmm. I
No,
guess you can switch
bet.
them out. Like you could use the heavy ones when you're gaming or something.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. And
That's good. It's just when you're doing a long stream for like 8 hours, I'm sure it hurts. Need like a break.
yeah, it's hard to concentrate. I don't know what the big headset on too.
Yeah.
And it worked. I fixed the parser in what 15 minutes. You had this crazy bug. Mike, can you see the screen?
Hold on. I have to turn the stream on. Me. See if I can.
Oh yeah, I could do your Hold on.
Oh, the wallpaper.
Yeah.
The arrival wallpaper.
Mike below the stone.
Nice, nice. I just caught it. Like literally the moment I started watching, it just goes.
Hey, did you see a Dead Fury one? Check this out.
Oh, I haven't yet.
He made an animated GIF.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's really sick.
They got Turbo Overkill. And a submarine.
Nice.
The Mike, the music guy that's doing the Turbo Overkill soundtrack, doing a submarine game, so I put submarine in there. So anyways, if you're looking at this, turns out these things called iData, they got to start with text chord 7 and go backwards. So I'm building this file myself, and there's nowhere in the documentation does it say that. It took me 3 days to figure out why this wasn't working.
Right.
Oh my God. No, it's just, that's why, I don't know if you saw, I posted on Facebook about bugs today compared to back in the DOS days. I mean, like, you never had a bug that took like a week or a month to fix like you do today sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All the freaking libraries you got to link to and crap, and
yeah.
Or with Unity, you got the packages and the this and that, and just so much more crap than there used to be.
There's a lot more steps and things that are connected to one another. I could you know, when you sent that Dead Fury thing, it like gave me an idea. We do have like a GIF version. Yeah, there's like an animated one, but it's only like 5 seconds, so I don't know if that would work or
that's
not.
All that. That's all that one is. I mean, if you want to send it, I could try it right now.
Okay, it's not. I don't know if it repeats. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't repeat nicely like Dead Furies does. So like, it's almost like everything kind of like comes into the middle of the screen. Yeah, if you watch the trailer, like the Below the Stone trailer, there's at the end, like you see all the creatures like come toward the middle of the screen, like toward the characters.
Yeah,
it's like it would just be repeating that. It would look like it's laggy or something.
Okay.
I don't know if that would look
well,
good.
If you want to make a new one, I mean, no hurry. I got the full screen one now, you know.
Right.
Oh, and I got this too.
Let me see.
Did I press it? No, I didn't. Here it goes.
And again, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And today, he's going to have to ride.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice.
On a Ferris thing. No, what's this called?
One of us could lose an eye.
Carousel. Not a Ferris. A carousel.
Yeah. I love that.
You know, sometimes.
No, what are you doing there? Get back
sometimes just shit discussed, but.
Whenever there's a carousel joke, you just pop that on screen.
Yeah, I just put it in there just for the hell of it. So I went back to OBS now, and it's got source transitions, so you can animate the little things coming in and out.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
That looks good. I have to jump off now, though. I got to grab that pizza.
Oh, all right, dude.
I have to head out. So I'll catch you later.
All right, man.
Yep.
I'll be here all
night. Have a good
night.
rest of the stream.
All right, later, dude.
Stream, yep. See ya.
Peace. All right, now where was I? RGFX. You still there, Hava?
Yeah, I'm around. I'm debugging some shit.
Cool. Now let's see if this works with transient buffers. Let's make this 1. Now the screen should turn white if it worked. I'm still going to be back on track. I hate getting stuck in some little freaking bug. It's so disheartening. Because once you don't get a bug like in the first hour or two, you start getting really like fed up and bored. Let alone, hey, it worked. First try. I can be back on my goal of making the lights work again. Oh, wrong. Lights. Yeah, I'm on the last episode of Westworld season 3. It's like the third time I watch it through. God, I love that show.
Good fun.
Westworld, HBO.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a few episodes.
So it's good. Season 1 and 2 are okay, but season 3 is like once they get out of Westworld, it's like a Blade Runner on steroids. You know, I mean, it's that same kind of like eerie music, and you got like robots that are really cool, and like guard
Yeah.
robots, and it's just really good sci-fi. Oh, shite. Oh, light data. Am I passing that in there? Yeah. IDB. Okay, so I already did that. Check this I'm gonna leave this shit in here just because I need to test something. I didn't check if anybody came in the YouTube chat. Where is that crap? Oh, nobody said nothing. I forget. Did you use Streamlabs or OBS?
OBS.
Okay, yeah, it went back to OBS now. Screw Streamlabs.
Yeah, I got really bad performance on the RTX card with it. I get much better overall like performance from OBS. It's weird.
That's wonder what they do different because it's based off their code. But for one, I was having problems with Streamlabs resetting my sound stuff. Like, so I'd start a stream thinking everything's all set up, but it wouldn't be. And then they added all these new features to OBS, and I don't think it's going to make it over to Streamlabs for months, so.
Yeah.
I've totally become comfortable coding while people watching now.
No, that's good.
It felt weird at first. Or one time I was doing contract work, or somebody posted something, goes, he's looking for somebody to write shaders or something. He goes, but I want you to stream your desktop to me to make sure you're working. What the hell kind of Nazi crap is that? I go, there's nobody going to agree to that.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I would charge another $100 per hour.
Yeah, you want to watch? You want to play? You got to pay.
Well, that's messed up.
Yeah, I think it was a public post on a Unity forum. Somebody was asking that, and they said, but I want to watch you. I've got screwed in the past. Like, maybe pay more than $30 an hour then, dude. Erp. Looks like it's still working. It's weird. My iguana's crawling on the window, making that noise like in the Matrix when he's in that office and the guys are cleaning the windows. That squeegee noise going.
Yeah.
I keep hearing that over and over all day for the last 2 days. Follow the white rabbit, Scott. Knock, knock, Scott. Yeah, I hope that new Matrix is good.
Yeah, gonna be interesting.
All right, now let's try to make this damn frickin' change positions. So go back to making this negative 0.5. Negative. Damn it. I deleted all that crap. You go to the world view. Oh, fault share. XY, XY. Well, first, before we translate it, we gotta scale it, right? Oh, it's data 0. Be XYZ. If I get this right first time, I'm gonna cry. Live streaming. Don't like V color. It didn't rebuild it. I could, for now, I could just make this V color 0, I guess. Uh-oh. It's definitely red. I am not stopping until I get these damn lights working right today.
That's good.
Why is the
Go
whole
get him.
whole screen's red?
That's. I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
What's ion instamol? Difference INST mole?
That's a lot of warnings. Are you using C-Line Tidy?
Oh, in my compile?
Yeah.
That's just some things, some defines I gotta change. I'm just lazy. It doesn't really matter right now.
Mm.
Raptor remixed. I used some names that I think Microsoft C uses, like Max Windows or something like that. So I get a redefinition error. Ooh, I wonder. Like 4. Stupid, no good. You forgot, lazy and disrespectful.
I thought you knew how to program, Scott.
What?
I thought you knew how to program.
We broke up or something.
Oh, I thought you knew how to program.
Oh yeah, sometimes. I heard like it.
Yeah, I'm compiling the game over and over. It's just eating all my resources.
And I finally fixed for one, the shader thing checks the file data, so recompile all the shaders, and then every time I compile a shader, the header file for the shaders was in something. There was all these other files dependent on it. So then I go to recompile the project, and I recompile 90% of the C files. But I fixed all that, so now I'd like to change something in the shader. It takes like 2 seconds.
That's good.
I should have done that a long time ago. It's hard to want to work on the boring parts, even though it'll save time.
Oh, let's see if I fix the bugs now.
All right. Well, now the screen's black. It's better than all red.
It's a step in sort of the right direction.
Are you talking about your stuff or my stuff?
Your stuff.
Oh, what was the question again?
I said it's a step in sort of the right direction.
Sorted?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of not working. But it sort of is working. Raptor Remix.
Blame the guy who wrote it.
Well, most of the quirks are because, like, well, this whole thing was because the BGFX stuff, there's nowhere does it tell you got to do those semantics backwards. Until GNU Guerrilla Warfare found that article. Like I brought up the clue that was the only difference that the text chords in their example were backwards compared to mine. But then I'm like thinking, oh, that's not it. And then he found that article. Somebody posted a bug about it. But other than the docs, I mean, if I wrote something, I'd make crappy docs too. Docs are not fun. Other than that, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Try to keep a habit of
Ooh.
commenting shit.
I got a
Semi-pro.
light shining on the screen.
Woohoo. And a red dot.
Now let's put a shitload of them. Make 32 of them.
I guess you're working on GPU instancing.
Well, yeah, I want to make the lights instance. Before I was batching them all, which is fast too, but I'm gonna have to calculate the light in the shader instead of on a texture.
Yeah.
Because I was getting that pattern that I showed you.
Yeah.
But now why aren't they? Oh, I know why they're not different sizes. Not times iData. If this works, then I can work on the lighting, doing lighting. Then I want to save the light. I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it works. I'm going to save like the kind of the light direction too. So I could like do like normal mapping from the lights.
Ah.
I was thinking of going all deferred, where you draw the scene in a couple buffers. You got all the RGB buffer, you got the normal buffer, and another buffer that stores like smooth or roughness and metallic and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this going full blown deferred, and I'm like, I don't know if that'll run good on like mobile devices and stuff.
It'll run fine.
But I think this will work fine. I'd be happy with an approximation because it's 2D. So
So for
Whoa, it's
metallicity,
it's working.
how are you gonna sample reflections?
Sample what?
If you're gonna add metallicity, how are you gonna sample reflections?
Oh, I took the sky texture and then I render all the things in the air on top of that, but like I gray it out so it looks like the underside, and then I have my reflection texture. And that's really fast and simple. It's funny when I can't hear somebody, I'll put my ear to the microphone. I got headset on. It's just if you're watching the stream, you can see that little quirk. What kind of mic do you got?
Blue snowball.
Okay,
Snowball.
that's my old one. Yeah, you got it set on where so it's directional, like number 0, I think.
What?
On the back, does yours have a switch, a 3-position switch?
I don't think so.
Do you have the snowball ice?
Yeah.
Okay, then it don't have the switch.
Okay.
All right, well, my shader is working. Now to calculate the light. Burp. Oh, I gotta pass in the light color. Okay, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, Papa Pia. The baby got the diarrhea. Should work. iData 2. I mean data 1. What the hell? Now the light should be different colors. Yeah, so that texture way was just one big mesh, basically, a bunch of quads to draw the lights, right? But if I want to calculate the light myself, each quad's got to know its center. Because you can't calculate the light without that. So that's why I had to use instancing, because you pass the the array of data, and I pass the center and and the individual colors, which all seems to be working now. So, but now I got to pass the center to the frag. Deck 4. What can I call this? I'll just call it iData, instance data. Or VData, VI data. Just fucking call it data. Also need the range. Is iData Z. I'm gonna just the slow way first. And shader code is almost like C.
Yeah, I mean it's not that far off.
I'm just copying it over, like just changing tiny little things. And it didn't compile. Oh, loopx. Doy! Oh no, that's. Eesh. Oh, I gotta start a world position too.
Yep.
Okay, this would be iDataX. Oh, I think we need to modify WPAS. I think I need that. Son of a bitch. iData. Oh, VData. What the fuck? V. There we go. Now, let's fix the. This doesn't fix the cross-hatching pattern. I'm gonna freak. I'm gonna take it all out in Rambozo.
You can take it.
It still got it. How can that be? After all that, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Huh.
I thought 100% sure that that was the problem, was the texture sampling. Look at that. It's the same fucking problem. I'm not reading any damn texture, so it can't be sampling.
Are you doing any upscaling or like post-processing to fix?
Oh, I am
those
doing the
snap
aspect
pixels?
ratio thing, but I don't see how I could cause that. Which blitz it to like a 1200 high texture, then back down to 480.
Can you try to disable that, or is it complicated?
The what?
Can you try disabling it?
Yeah, I should do that just to make sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. God, it really pisses me off.
We'll see. If disabling the downsampling, downscaling fixes it, then it's the downsampler is causing a Moir pattern.
Render GUI. I can't remember if that's the old GUI. I don't even think that's called anywhere. Yeah, let's move that into retirement. I don't like to delete old code, so I just put it at the bottom. My comment.
Need to get more comfortable with version control. You make it
I
happen.
did just commit. I've been good with the version control lately.
All right.
No, but I like to leave it for reference. Like sometimes I might want, or for testing or something. I think I can move this down to the retirement home. Aspect to final. That's the one I want to get rid of. All right, here's the one is blitting to the FB upscale. And this one blitz it to final. Get rid of this. Render to screen. And sequential render lights. FB render. Let's just make this a define because I'm finding I need to do this every so often. That should work. No, it's still doing it.
Hmm.
Check my buffers. Maybe my linear filtering's on one of them. I mean, off point filtering. Ugh. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna turn point sampling off. I don't see what that would matter there, though. Oh, I'm running the wrong fucking thing. Damn, I went to the store. I didn't buy Gatorade. Whoa! That fixed it.
Huh.
That's fucking weird. It's the render buffer? Well, that's not fixable then. It's just how the lights have to be, I guess. Because otherwise I'll lose the pixelated look.
Hmm.
Why would that... It seems like it... Oh. Alright, what if I render the light buffers bigger? Render width... Hardcore at 640. 400. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Well, let's see what it does. I should be able to keep this 320 by 200.
Be right back. Gonna grab a drink.
Right. What the hell? It doesn't make sense. that look better or worse? Or the same? Looks exactly the same. What is this shit? I don't want this. There we go. That didn't help at all. It's rendering at 640 by 400. Maybe. Ooh, that's a little better. I wonder. One more experiment. What if I put point sampling on these? Yikes. It's definitely not turning that off then. One other thing. Damn it. They're not changing size at all. Oh, wrong file. The range is Z. X, Y, Z, filler 1. I think it's just the way that fall off is calculated. I think I did more like a linear shit. Oh, dude. Should be faster. Else? Oh well. What? Something's not being calculated right. What? Why can't I stop it? Oh, that's not the right thing. Let's close this for now.
Alright, I'm gonna AFK for a bit.
All right,
Like,
dude.
this is lagging like shit while I'm packaging builds.
Okay. I'll be here. All
Yeah, I might poke in later.
right, dude.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, talk to you later. Oh boy, boy, boy. Let me verify that the squares are still being a different size. What? Oh, I gotta compile the shaders. Wah, 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 wah. Oh. Ugh. Yang, yang. What's it doing that? Hello. Just trying to perfect my lighting. Ooh, that's not bad, but the fall off doesn't go to 0. See, dist, the bigger the dist. Whoop. I don't care if the lighting's calculated correctly. I just want it to look good in this particular game. It's just a little too much, eh? Hmm. Let's compile. Oh, here it goes. I was gonna get some water. I want to see. Oh, wait, I wonder. Look at that dead space. I want the light. If I say the light's this big, I want it to frickin' go all the way to the edge. What did I do wrong? Oh, I forgot the 0. I gotta get that water. Be right back. Whoa. It's just a little too bright. So where's the calculator? So if the distance is 64, the size is 64, that would be 1. That's not right. I think it's 1.0 minus. Let me figure this out. I'm doing something wrong. So if distance is 0, well, we divide by 0, that's bad. So distance was 64. On a scale. Or radius. So radius is 64 divided by 0.01. 6400. No, that ain't right. That's why it's so bright. What if I did a fucking lerp? Or that's what I want. Actually, I don't think I need the lerp, but it doesn't matter. Well, that's got to be 1 minus 0. Or closer. I think it's 1.0 minus. I think I need that. That should give me the same exact results. It's never getting down. Oh, I'm adding. Oh, I forgot all about that, you son of a bitch. It's getting there. Almost perfect. Maybe one more. Times I. I to the power of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's a better answer? Like, didn't LERP just work? Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, my hand calculator. I can't think with these calculators. So see, distance is 80. Radius is, no. So distance is 24 and radius is 32. Let's see, 10. After the halfway mark, I want it to fall off faster. How would you do that? I've done this before. Without using ifs. And at the distance, but I'm making it less here. So say distance. $65 divided by 64. Oh, it's gonna get bigger. Ooh. How about this? Just see how that looks raw. I'm not trying to do realistic lighting here. I just want it to go to the edge. Whatever. Why does my sound keep going out? That's almost what I want. I was thinking of using UV coordinates, but I'm actually using a world. That's not half bad. I just wanted, if I make the light size like 32, I want it to take up. Well, that'd be 64. That's like I should make it a radius. I could change it. I'm just trying to get it down right now. I mean, it's just a couple, I mean, you're still going to do a square root for distance and stuff. Like I said, I'm not trying to do, I had attenuation and all that. I'm trying to do realistic lighting. I don't want to fill in an area. I think I'm... Let's see. I know how big a tile is, so make them all. Whoops. Son of a bitch. Second default. I want to see this fucking they are around 32. Okay, the size is right. I didn't. I'm losing my mind. Whoa. Oh, wait. I think I need to recompile all the shader. I think I've got a bug again. Oh, wait. Son of a bitch. Just quit. What did I do? Let's just take out the lighting and see what happens. Well, it's been reduced to its basic form. What the fuck? Atari 2600 graphics. I've outdone myself. It must have been some test. Oh, I gotta put it back the way it was. RGFX, CMP. RG. That's it. I'm gonna cry. What the fuck caused that? Ah, I bet it's the UV coordinates. I gotta fix the. Oh my god! I bet $100. Bearings. There's no text cord in there. That's why it's like that. It's just reading from UV 0. Oh, I knew that shader parser fix was going to be harder than it was. Ugh. It can't be the right one. It's not. Does text cord 0 have to be 0? Oh, those are backwards too. Shit and Shinola. What happened to my... Fucking BGFX bullshit. Oh my god. Oh man. I know what I gotta do when I don't want to do it. Oh, it rewrote it. That's why. Shite. Hello, who's there?
It's me.
Who's me? Hold on, I can't see.
Vapor zone.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Nothing much, but just finished work and got home.
Yeah, I fixed that other problem. It turns out the BGFX needs the instancing data to start with text chord 7 and then go downward. But it also seems that for everything else, it's got to go up. It's weird fucking rules, so I got to fix it in the parser.
Okay, so you fixed the lines thing in your lights.
Actually, that was the line thing can't be avoided. It's when you got filtering off on the main buffer. It just seems to happen. Now I'm calculating all the lighting in the shader. I got all that working. I still got a little bit of lines, but I kind of made it better.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you. Let me just do this one test.
Yeah, no problem.
0 color. Is everything else right? 0 0. Okay, now compile. Make clean. Make. Before I change the shader parts, I want to prove that that's what's going on. I'm sure it's something with those text chord things.
Okay.
I feel like taking the shader compiler source and just adding it to my shader parser so it's all in one and I could do what I want with it. Oh, I still don't understand. I mean, that's... Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Oh, errors.
Yeah,
Fix
what did I do?
chord. Use more than once.
Oh, here we go. 4. I got to change this one. 4, 5, 6.
How was your day?
Oh, well, since I found that bug, good. I was like, the last thing I'm looking at the varying setup, and it's like, the only difference is that their iData 0 starts at text chord 7, and iData 2 is text chord 6. It's going backwards. And that GNU Guerrilla Warfare guy found an article that somebody posted about the problem, and it basically verified it. And then I tried it, and it worked. So,
Pretty cool.
you know, but 3 days shot looking for a bug that didn't exist. It was just the way BGFX is designed, but it doesn't mention that in the docs anywhere.
Damn, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah. Let's do this one more time. I hate waiting. But I come to the conclusion also that doing realistic lighting is a waste. If I make a light 32, say, radius or diameter, I want it basically to take up that area, you know? Because, I mean, realistic lighting, it has the same consistent fall off no matter how bright it is.
Yep.
So you're stuck with give a quad as big as a screen to make up a light, and it's only lighting up like 8 pixels, you know?
Okay.
So that's not good. I don't think Raptor needs realistic lighting. But getting the fall off right. I mean, linear fall off doesn't look good at all.
Okay.
So I've just been experimenting with different. I mean, it'd be cool like if I could have it like really bright at the center and then like fade. I don't know. Once I get these other issues fixed, I'll fuck around with that.
Yeah, it was like fading out as it goes.
I'll come up with something. I'm not worried now that at least I know what the issues are with this BGFX shit.
Cool.
I just want to get it where people can see what I'm trying to do, because I get this feeling like everybody, I get those jokes. Oh, you've been working on this so long, you know. You don't know. I mean, I want people to see what I've been working on, you know, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Or what's possible now with all the shit I've been doing. All right.
Everything is possible.
Anything is possible in what was that the game? Dream World.
Yeah. Dream World.
The last game you'll ever play. What have I done? It's still fucking up.
Oh my god.
What that means
Looks like
is
you're zoomed in.
the text chord is always 0, so it's picking up the corner color of the tile.
Okay.
The UVs aren't changing, which means
means more alcohol.
yeah. No, I fixed the one problem, but I created another. Is what happened.
Oh yeah, that's
Atex
programming as a whole. You fix one thing, 99 others come.
Atex chord 0. Fuck. Let's see the generated shader. Maybe it's because there's that extra space there. Atex chord 0. That looks right. Save. Back to Atex chord 0. Text chord 0. These are right. 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 All right, so let's do this again. Oh, I know what I didn't do.
This time it's the
I
other way
did it,
around.
I did it manually. Shit. I know what this is stupid. Build. What's it? Fucking build. I gotta copy the compiled shaders to the include folder. I mean, this batch file does it when I do the build, but I forgot to do that. Now run it. There we go. That means I got to fix the shader parser. So what? It's Friday and it's 6:30. I'm gonna fix that, then I'll be done. Because I do not want to work on it in the morning. Oh, sea lion. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Now, which one? Okay, okay. Let's load up that file. Variants. Let me shit. Fuck. Everything's a hack right now. It sucks.
Yeah, workaround.
Here, I'll just save that. So it compiles that, but I'll rebuild the variance file. Build. I want to see the mistakes, not the fixed one. There. So the V ones, I don't think I don't have to change those. I made those backwards for some reason. FG digits. This is the inputs. So these don't have to be backwards. Maybe it's just those that don't have to be backwards. I doubt it though. These A things seem to want to be in a certain fucking order. Can't hurt to try it first before I do the work. I just want to play Overwatch. Friday's like a
Pretty cool.
big day where same people we play with like every Friday,
Okay.
like all night for the last years. Matt, the guy that did the original music for Raptor, is one of them. He plays with, we've been friends since we were 10.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Having a friend that, you know, you've known forever and you're still having contact with it.
Yeah, we grew up like, I mean, he was like 3 doors down from me. Yeah, no, that didn't fix it. It's going to be more complicated. Why are these still backwards? Oh, God, I'm out of it. I didn't even compile the damn parser, did I? No. Might help. You got 2 projects loaded. You know, it gets near the end of the day. You've been doing this since early in the morning. It's like your brain just gets la la land.
Yeah, it just becomes mush. I know that much. That's me right now. After 10 hours of work in a hardware store. I do have off tomorrow and the next day.
Cool. I wish I had a day.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I miss about having a real job is like when the weekend comes or, having days off.
Yeah.
And I mean, at least I used to have an office, but then me and my friend were sharing an office and, we're like, dude, this place feels like, this place feels like Groundhog Day. Like every day's the same. It was a small little office. He's like, you sick of it? And I'm like, I forget how, then they were going to raise the lease rent and stuff. And we're like, fuck it. So we started working at home. And that was cool for a while. And now he's got a desk set up in the other room. And now this is feeling like the prison.
Mm.
But I really don't feel like spending money on an office right now. I mean, near Chicago, we paid not that much for this little room. It was like $450 a month. So split 2 ways. It's $225 each, you know.
Yeah. That's pretty cheap.
Still rather
That
not
was
be
like
paying
back
it.
in the day.
But it was like a little hole in the wall. I mean, it had like the one window was like a little maybe 10 by 10 room, or maybe 16 by 16. But it was nice to get out. Then when you weren't there, you didn't feel like you were obligated to work.
Something to look forward to.
So
That's
one
pretty
day,
fun.
I'll wait till I get this game done. Then I'll get an office again. Or move to a bigger place. I don't know.
Have a studio.
Okay, how am I going to do this? I'm going to sort the same things 2 different ways. That sucks so bad I can't even explain it.
You'll get it. For
No,
sure.
I know it's trivial, just a pain in the ass programming wise. So here's the thing. Let's see. Okay, it's doing these in order now, which is right. The V ones, but after the data ones, it's got to stop doing that. Can I do this? We're brain fried. I don't know. We will see. I've got an idea. Reverse. That must be a keyword. Why it's not inverse? No, where's G digits? It's not it, not it. That's it. Okay, shoot. RTC index. RTC index. 0. So. If reverse. It's just crazy enough to work. Stupid virus shit. And where's Raptor? Please. Oh, wait, let's look at that variance file first. See if it's right. Variance. That looks right. Starting at 0 here, starting at 7 there. No, it doesn't work in a game. No, it's only 6:30. I guess I could work a little. I'm gonna fuck around with the lighting then until like 7.
Pretty cool.
Oh, oops! I did the wrong file again. Raptor. I want the like the. I don't make normal maps for each one of the No. Oh, I know what's wrong. I got to recompile all the damn shaders. Because I made that change. Make, clean. This will take a while. I swear I'm going to either take the source for the shader compiler or hack it. Because right now you can have different varying stuff. This is shared by all the shaders, right?
Yep.
But eventually I'm going to run out of these text chords. You only got 8 of them. Because
Okay.
all the shaders use them. But you can make a separate one for each shader, but you have to put it in a separate folder. It can't have a different file name than varyings.def.sc.
Okay.
which-
That's pretty.
Yeah, that makes it a pain in the ass. I mean, it's doable. I can make directories, but I mean, when you start renaming things, you're going to have a shitload of folders to clean up, you know?
Yeah.
And I hate mess. Yeah, in virtual world, in real life, my place is a mess. So, shit, it's 6. I gotta stop drinking the coffee. I'll never get to sleep. Actually, there's one more bug in the parser I gotta fix.
What's that?
If you change any of these things in the shaders, or you add a new one or take out one, it doesn't update all the shaders. It only checks the varyings. So I gotta add a check for this.
I see.
Let's see
Would
if
be
this-
great when you press play, it would compile the shaders also.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do that. I just find it convenient just when I'm doing it, just to press build like I did back in the old days. Yeah, I should do that. Not that you mention it. There, it works.
Awesome.
That lighting isn't very realistic. The fall off is kind of shoddy. That's gonna look cool though. And I improved the silhouette thing, if you notice. Not
Yep.
like so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's gonna change the whole vibe of the game. And that, and with the new music and stuff, it's gonna be. Plus, it running smoother, and
Yeah.
like seeing that bridge with the red light on it. That's just creepy. It's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let me fix that other shader issue or shader parser issue. Yeah, the last 2 days, man, I did not sleep good. That's adding to my not being able to think. It's like I wake up at like 7 or something when I went to bed at like 1. So I only got like 6 hours of sleep or less, like maybe 5. But I just start working instead of going back to sleep for a couple more hours, and then it hits me. I really need like
Yeah.
my 7 hours of sleep.
I don't sleep my full hours too. Same thing. I go to sleep for like at midnight and then wake up at 6.
6 good sleep hours would be great, but lately I've been waking up too. Maybe I'm sleeping 5 hours, but I'm waking up like my allergies have been killing me. So it's like waking up every like couple hours or having nightmares or something, you know. Just generally not good sleep. Main,
Winter's coming though.
yeah.
Allergies will stop, but the cold will come.
Yeah, I got asthma. The cold doesn't. I mean, it's a no-win situation for me with asthma and allergies because, like, in summertime, the all the pollen and shit triggers my allergies, which triggers my asthma. And then in winter, if I walk outside like too much, I'm outside and it's really cold. The cold will trigger my asthma.
Ouch.
Well, it's not as bad as when I was a kid. God, when I was a kid, I remember like wheezing so bad. I was like ready to stop breathing. You'd be so tired of breathing because it was so hard to breathe. It's like you just wanted to give up. You didn't want to breathe anymore. And then, like after a couple of days of like coughing and wheezing, like, your muscles and your ribs would start hurting, and it just it was weird.
Insane.
I don't know how to. I don't work on this thing every day, so I got every time I got to change something. I got to. Whoa, who's here?
Hello.
Hi there.
What's up? Who is that? I can't see. Oh, Shelly.
Hi.
What's up, dude?
Not much. I was just checking out the stream. I was like, well, maybe if I sit in voice chat with like who are developing a game, that will like encourage me to like actually get some shit done.
That's why I started streaming in the first place. I was working on something really boring, and I was like reading Facebook and doing other things, and I'm like, how can I stop that? So I'm like, well, if everybody was watching me, wouldn't be inclined to, be reading the news and trolling forums and stuff when I'm working on
The
something boring.
endless scroll is so dangerous. I do it like all the time.
I gotta fix one last thing in this parser, then I'm quitting for today. But I'm trying to I don't work on it, like I just said, I don't work on the parser thing every day, so I gotta refamiliarize myself here. Somewhere I scanned through. Oh, here we go. Compare varying stuffs. That's it. Compare varyings. Compare there it is. Oh, that means I gotta save those other things in it. Oh, the pain. Save varyings binary. Save varying. I can't just save that file. G digits. What list is this? Oh, it's G Vertex Inputs, not a list. What are you working on, Shelly?
So I was a while ago I was starting to like just set up a project because I haven't done this stuff in like so long. But right now like I had this dream last night of just like I just had like this like like coming to God moment of like holy shit, this is like some kind of scene I want to make. So like I got out of bed, like picked up like a little like note block, just like went back to bed to like not get myself distracted and just like drew everything and like made notes and stuff. So like I'm trying to like learn to model in Blender because I've only ever done it in 3ds Max and I don't want to deal with the license fees and stuff.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I had Maya, and I'm trying to learn Blender because I don't want to pay for Maya.
It's a bit of a struggle, but at least I have drawing, so I know what I'm trying to do. I'm just not actually doing that until I figure out how to properly use the program.
That's a little different than most. Though I didn't like 3D Max either. I liked Maya, I liked Cinema 4D. I liked, or I mean, I'm not liked, I'd say I found them very intuitive.
Hmm.
Then there's this thing on the Mac called Cheetah 3D, but it's Mac only. My Mac died, so I can't even use it anymore. But Cheetah kind of worked like Cinema 4D, but that was like the first supported or recommended thing for Unity way back when it started. That's why I originally bought it, but I never had to read the docs for that 3D program.
Yeah, I learned Max initially because it was just the tools. I worked on like modding for like Halo 1, and the only tools we had were for 3ds Max. So naturally, that was like the thing that everyone learned. So like, I wouldn't say I have amazing skill with it, but it's the only program I know how to animate in.
Varies. Then I gotta save what?
So long ago.
Save inputs. The Vapor Zone, you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, dude. Oh. It's the last known bug in my shader parser, so I should be good. I wish I did this a long time ago. I can't believe I was for so long. Every time I changed one shader, it would have to compile them all because my shader parser wasn't checking the file dates or anything. It was just busting them all out to another folder. Now I found today all these quirks with BGFX and like the instancing data has to start with text chord 7 and go downward, but everything else has to start with 0 and go upward. Otherwise, it won't work.
That's weird.
It's very weird. I mean, I'm sure there's some technical reason that he did it. I mean, the guy doesn't strike me as a person that does something weird on purpose unless there's a good reason, you know.
That's how it reads it or something.
There must be something to save some with the hardware or something that I don't know about. But now that I know, I wish it would just mention that in the damn docs, you know. And maybe it does somewhere, but the docs, I mean, I love BGFX, but trying to figure some things out is like next to impossible unless you know somebody to ask questions to, or you have a lot of time to put into experimenting.
Yeah.
But once you learn it, I really love it. Vertex Input. Okay, those are structures. I'll just save those fuckers out. It's so simple. File right. Mamma mia. G underscore vertex inputs. Inputs. Index. Size of text chord. Size of vertex input. Vertex input. That looks good, right? Oh shit, don't want to read that shit in. How the hell? I can't overwrite the data that's there. What I have to do is this. Last or something. I don't know. It's good enough for now. Load variance binary. Oh, the pain of it all. Now, how am I going to know when I read it back? Oh, shit. Oh, the pain.
think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and just like actually just properly follow a tutorial fully at some point, just to like actually get a feel for the program. Because
For Blender?
right, yeah, right now I'm just like bumbling around and just not getting it.
Yeah, my son, he watched a million tutorials, just put the time in. Now he knows it pretty good. I have to write what? Size, right? Yeah, block. Num items. Yeah, one day I'm
I'm
gonna. Oh,
curious
go ahead.
now.
Num items equals I list size. What was the question or whatever?
Um, and I know you ended up making like a lot of the art for like the early Demon Star stuff. I think that was you. Was that you?
Yeah, I did all the art basically for Demon Star, the first one.
Did you have like a process to come up with that, or did you eventually
Yeah,
just get like
weird. I did all the graphics in TrueSpace 3D, and then I'd render it out at double the res that it is in the game. And then I had this program I'd run that would map it to the palette, but kind of do like a good choice anti-aliasing with the palette colors, so it wouldn't come out weird. And it came like,
yeah, like Githering.
well, just so it'd pick a good color, and not like a green. Or I always set up my palettes in runs of from light to dark. So like, like in some games when they do like a transparency or something, it turns the like green or something instead of like gray, what it should be or something. If you look at the palette from anything from any of my games, it's all like, here, I'll show you on the stream. It used to drive me nuts. Oh, wait, where is that?
Yeah, I was more thinking like a creative process, but this is like equally as interesting.
Where's PAL? There's one called PAL, I think.
I
Oh,
do
wait.
remember a palette.pcx that came with the GLB stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But I can hear
I have it.
Well, I got the actual. I'll load it up in a paint program here. Hold on.
That's
Little
probably
motion.
better. I haven't been able to like properly load it. Because I think
Here, watch this.
most programs just have only like
where
passing
is that?
support for PCX.
There, this is the palette. So everything's set up in these runs of colors, and then I make like a table internally. So like if this color something once it get darker, it always stays within that run of a color. It doesn't get mapped to something else out of its run. I use that like, I mean, I don't know if they kept that in Strife because I left, but I mean that was in like Raptor, Galactics, I think, Demon Star. And that second sword that we never got done, that used that. So it drove me nuts when things faded off into the darkness, like on a dark level, and it would go from like gray to green or whatever. To find the closest color instead of trying to keep it within the same color.
Oh, I see. So like, what I'm interpreting from that is it will like see what colors are already used in like the brighter ranges, and then when it gets to the darker ones, it will try to use the ones in the same lines.
Yeah, like in these runs, like, so like if you have this green and it gets turned to some darker color, it's going to be a darker thing in that horizontal run. Or some of them take up two lines, but I mean, it knows to stay within that run in the code.
That's smart.
And that made it look like the transparency in Raptor. I mean, it looks like real transparency in other games that did that same thing, but just did like the closest color match thing. Sometimes a shadow might turn like from gray to green or from green to gray. I mean, I hated that look. So
Yeah, that makes sense why it doesn't like I can tell the game is palletized at times, but like it's not incredibly obvious unless you get to like the really dark colors. And like even then it's like it doesn't have that artifacting that I know all too well from at least
the downside
PXE
is
compression.
well, yeah, but the downside is you only what I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different colors in the whole game. Yeah, I'm glad pallets are gone. That was a pain in the ass. All right, I saved the number of items. There's the first 4 bytes. So I got to read that here. This is not fun to do. Tired. Num items.
Yeah, I find palettes to be a cool novelty items, but only like in games that are like 2 or 3 different colors, where it's where you end up being able to switch out the palettes because the games have such little colors. I've seen a few games that do that.
Wait, did it have to be char? Size of int. Oh, I'm having a hard time concentrating here. And num items. Oops. Items greater than 0, right? Num items minus minus. And now I know what to load up the other things. Okay. So I can go. Ooh, I wonder if I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I don't even need a reason. G vertex. Ooh. Inputs last. Num items. And where's a file explorer? I gotta kill the old file. Shaders, include, bin, there we go. Delete that fucker. It's just crazy enough to work. It's not gonna work yet, but I'm gonna try running it. If it crashes, then I know it. I made a mistake. I'm out of water. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, my legs. Inputs. What time is it? 7 o'clock. I want to play Overwatch. I get some messages. Oh, I just saw those posts you made. That's what you're working on right now? The gun?
Nah, this is some old like animation work I did in 3ds Max. It's I'm hoping to be able to relearn that type of stuff in Blender. Because well, I'll probably be able to like in some time, but you know, back then not having a lot of free time, just it's very different.
It reminds me of Destiny.
I never want to play in that. Last 5 years, I played Overwatch and a week of Valorant, and that's it.
I've played Destiny for like 600 hours in 1 month.
Wow. I got in Overwatch. I got like 1,300 hours in Diva.
I
Soldier.
think the only I think the only shooters that I really play at this point. I was playing Splitgate for a bit, but I've also been getting back into Overwatch actually. It's pretty fun.
I like Overwatch. We got the same group of people we play with like every Monday, Wednesday, and especially Friday. Tonight, that's when I get done with this. It's like crazy. It's funny because when I first got it, I came from like Modern Warfare games and Call of Duty and stuff. So I started trying to play Soldier, but it felt different. And then I played Reaper for a while, and then I'm like, I tried Diva once, and I was like really bad at it. I remember I got in a comp game, and everybody's like, "Get out of here, delete the game." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get good at Diva." And I was like, now I'm like really, really good at Diva. Well, it compiled.
Yeah, when I first played the game, I like really struggled with like most characters, but then like I played it pretty. I started playing it pretty late. I think like last year. So then I got to like Sigma, and I was like, that worked out pretty well. I was like doing really well with that. And then they nerfed him a bunch, and
Which-
now I'm still
oh,
doing well with
Sigma.
him, but he's still fun.
I never played Sigma. I never played. I played Hamster once. Mercy once. I hardly ever play healers. The only healer I really know how to play good is Lucio.
Yeah, I had like my little streak where I just kept playing ball for a bit, but
I
it's
want to learn to.
eventually,
Oh,
like-
go ahead. I say I want to learn the ball, but I use a gamepad for my left hand, and I don't have the keys set up. I forget what it is, but there's one key I cannot do one of his actions. So I gotta one day I got to spend the time to install the software so I can remap the keys in that thing. It's basically like WASD, but it's only like a little section of the keyboard, but it's got this like palm rest. Because I was playing games so much with a regular keyboard, I was getting cramps in my left hand. And somebody's like, "Oh, try the gamepad." And I'm like, "Okay, and that works great. I don't get the pains anymore."
Yeah, one thing I always found nice, and sadly, a lot. I don't even have this, but I know a lot of games just don't support it. But like, I like the idea of being able to like aim with mouse, but still having analog movement. And you'd usually do that with like a controller or like a keyboard that would like emulate controller. But there's just a lot of games that just won't let you use that at the same time. It's just a missed opportunity in my eyes.
Okay, compares the bearings. I'm having a really hard time concentrating. I don't want that there. I wanted to type compare varyings. And I want to compare input. Compare input. Loop less than 32, kind of loop. Warp. This won't be too hard. Vertex inputs, kind of loop. Dot in use. You know what? Just to be safe, I want to copy the whole damn thing, or compare the whole thing. If std mem cmp, comma, last. not equal to 0. God, I'm making typos up the yin yang. For loop equals blah, blah, blah. It's just crazy enough to work. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to try this. Def default cheater. Build. Okay, that compiled. Now does it work in the game? Where the hell's Raptor? Boom. I think there's something wrong with this mic. I mean, it's got like this. I run the sound through it when I stream, but it goes out. It does it during Overwatch too. Like it just cuts out for a second every so often. And it looked like it worked.
Nice.
Hello, reflecting. Let's see if I add text chord 1. Varying stuff. Yeah, that's not right. Oh. Yeah, text chord 0. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Build. I feel good. I actually got a bunch of shit done today. Yep. Totally building the thing right now. Double. Wait, I want to do one more thing. Make the lights just a little bit bigger. Yep, it's working. You can't even notice the grain in the when you add the graphics. You don't see that like that weird pattern in the lighting.
Is that outline intentional?
Yeah,
Because
It's
I like it.
yeah. I wanted to do kind of like a pixel art, like subsurface kind of thing. I saw that, and it was at the last night game. So like when explosion, like these kind of lights only be for explosions, not like lighting up the ground and stuff. So like when something blows up under you, it'll make a silhouette around your ship or the enemy ships.
Oh.
I thought that looked really. I don't know if is that illegal to show another game on a stream? Can't be, right?
I mean, shouldn't be.
Well, time will tell. Well, no, I can't show it because it's got a copyrighted song in it.
Mute it.
Yeah, I could do that. But the
Because
here,
showing
I'd
him another
rather.
game is.
How about I'll show
there's
you
no
guys the
crap in
link?
that.
I'll show you guys the link, and I'll put the link in the text channel.
Sure.
That works.
If I could figure this out, how do I open my browser? I'm so out of it. Oh, yeah, Doug.
Yeah, I had actually been considering using outlines to signal danger, as in like stuff you can collide with and can hurt you. Because sometimes I just find it really hard to actually distinguish, especially in like 3D games in this genre. I find it just really hard to like tell what will kill me and what won't. So
What did I
and
just do?
I've seen one game do an outline for like things that can collide with you. So like I want to see how that can look in my thing,
Cool.
how necessary that would be.
I just pre-calculated and stored the outline in a data map that also contains like the roughness, smoothness, or yeah, roughness, metallic, palette animation info. So I could do all that crap in a shader. Well, I forgot what I'm doing. I can't even keep a thought in my head.
You were
YouTube-
looking up
yeah,
a
yeah.
game.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be a hoot in Overwatch tonight. Actually, once I start playing, I'll be all right. Stop thinking. Mute tab, not close tab. That's not the one. Yeah, this is it. I don't know if you can see it. See like that? The outlines like when the lightning hits and stuff.
Oh,
That's what gave me the
Yeah.
idea. Here, I'll post that in the text channel. But yeah, that's what I mean. When I saw it, I forget who sent it to you. I'm like, oh man, that realistic lighting with pixel art is so cool. If I did that with Raptor, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's the same view or anything even close, but I mean, then if I did like volumetric fog and stuff, and like, and the explosions, like the smoke from the explosions would actually be affected by the light and stuff. And the way the light is, it's so fast. I mean, I could do, you know, have a 20,000 particles probably, and all be affected by the light. Not that I need that many, but you know, what time is it? I usually don't start playing until 8. I'm gonna fuck around with the lighting until then. So we're gonna change back the default shader to just display the light map. I hope I sleep tonight. Oh, and they're doing construction outside, so you're hammering all day too. So if you don't you go to sleep late, no matter what, you're gonna get woke up at 8 o'clock.
God.
So I gotta go to sleep early at 12. Or maybe they're off tomorrow. It's Saturday. It's like when my sleep gets screwed up. It's like if it's not that, it's another thing. Or ambulances will be going by at like 4 in the morning, or a fire truck, or one time a car hit the post outside. It sounded like a train wreck. Or the one night, oh my God, I'm trying to go to sleep and I hear this dog howling. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's some dog. He's lost. And I go outside, I can't hear a thing. So I go back to sleep and I hear, oh. It must have been the neighbor's dog. That's made me feel better. But I'm like, once I knew it wasn't outside, I kept thinking, this poor dog's probably like locked out or something, and he's crying outside. It's bothering me so bad. Did I compile it? Oh, I compiled, yeah. That was 3 nights ago, so I haven't had good sleep in 3 nights. And then yesterday, I think I was more stressed about not knowing what that bug was. And I was working on it from like 7 or 8 in the morning till like Yeah, that pattern isn't really showing up anymore. I wonder if I make the main buffer. I mean, it's RGB 8 bits per channel. Maybe it gets that dithering pattern because there's not enough precision. I don't know, but bilinear makes it go away. I don't know. I'll worry about that tomorrow. I don't know if is everybody looking at this stream?
Yep.
All right, so what I want to do, see how the fall off? I mean, it's kind of like brighter at the center, and it goes. I want it to be like that to like halfway, or so right about here, that starts falling off even faster.
Yep.
'Cause if I do real fall off, it's a waste. It doesn't really do what I want to do. So I got to figure out some kind of.
Yeah, you want like exponential fall off.
I tried all those. Nothing. I'm just gonna experiment.
Hmm.
I tried all the typical ones. The realistic lighting just didn't fill up the box. So I'm drawing like a 64 by 64 quad, but it's only filling up the light for maybe like 16 pixels. That was like the realistic lighting and all the. Let's see, light shader. So it came up with all I do is 1 minus 0, basically distance divided by radius, and then I time like to the power of 3, which kind of makes it brighter in the center. But I wonder 1 minus 0. What if I times it times something? Times 32. I read this article like Valve. They did like linear for like 50% of it, and then they did something else for the rest of it. But so that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, I know why. Order operations. I'm timesing the subtraction value, so it's going below 0. Yo, that's bright. It kind of proves that it does what I want, though. What about just times 2? Ooh, this is showing promise. Oh, 1.2. I could just make that that value the intensity, I guess. Wow, even that little bit of 1.01. I didn't compile the shader. Shit. I don't need to do this as many times either. Actually, I don't think I'll need that because I didn't even implement intensity yet. That's not the answer. I wish I had a piece of paper here. I hate doing math on the computer. I like figuring it out on paper. See, let me show you up here. This is a more realistic lighting formula, but it doesn't look that good in a fake pixel art game. You see what I mean?
Waiting for it to load in.
Wonder, not 100, times 32. I mean, if this works, I could just use that multiplication thing as the intensity. Oh, they're still all the same size. I kind of want the best of both worlds here, though. So let me think about this. About, say, 30% of the way of the fall off. I want it to start falling off faster. How the hell would you do that? Intensity. How about I equals mix I times I times I, comma, did I? I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but we'll see.
I know how to do it, but only if the values can go into the negatives. Otherwise, it would cause bad clipping.
You mean in the mix or the lerp?
It's just raw math. I can like figure it out mentally, but I haven't done shaders in so long.
I've been doing shaders for the last 10 years. But it's weird, like, I don't know, doing math when people, oh, that looks different. Not my expected result, but... Oh, intensity. I got it backwards. I'm a big fan of not like doing things like mathematically correct as long as it looks the way you want it to look. Yeah. Nuclear bomb. Oh wait, I put power 1. I'm going nuts. No wonder it's so bright. How do you press 1 instead of I twice? Almost there. So full intensity, it's this.
I wonder if you can use
Oh, my sun's cutting out again.
a gradient, like a gradient texture. Oh,
For the light fall off?
yeah.
I was doing that, but there was some issues with the... That don't look bad. Since I want to draw a bunch of... This got to work on like phones and the switch and stuff. I don't want to use another... Not using a texture. It doesn't use any bandwidth, really. If you got like 2,000 lights.
I
What this? I times 0.5. So it's less. That don't look right. It does look brighter in the center, though. Intensity. I'll just put 0 there. What happened? It looks the same. That's the wrong idea. God, I need a piece of paper. I'll figure out in a comment. So, intensity 0 through 0.7. And then 0.7 to 1.0. Yeah. It's really fucked up. I gotta find that one article again. Linear attenuation, mixing attenuation.
This is probably not what you're looking for, but like, I had a small attempt at pseudocoding a little fall off the threshold
See,
thing.
I don't like doing ifs in a shader.
Yeah, like I that was like the next thing I was gonna say. This seems like it probably wouldn't be nice because I think branches and shares are expensive. I remember there being something like that.
Yeah, the branches don't mean much on. I mean, it still causes a stall, I think, on like modern GPUs, but they're so damn fast anyways. But on like phones and shit, it's a no no. Oh, I mean, it's probably I could calculate both the lights and just lerp from one to the other or something.
Yeah, with some min maxes that could totally be made branchless, but
Here, when I do this, here I'll do float I1, I2. just fuck all this shit. Float I equals mix. I1, I2. Maybe that's backwards.
I was gonna say I forgot what mix does, but it's like
It's lerp.
it's like lerp. Yeah.
Yeah, in
that's
GLSL
what
it's
I'm
mix, and
thinking.
HLSL it's lerp.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
And there's just a few little quirky differences between HLSL and GLSL. And that is one of them. I have shader parts open. No, quit.
Yeah, I've only done well, I've done HSL, wait,
That's
HLSL,
yeah.
and I've also done a little of OSL, but that is that's like in Blender, that's like CPU only, which then immediately made me not want to do it because I was trying to create a real-time shader. So
0 is center. I2 times I2 times I2. Time 7:37. It doesn't look any. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Oh, no, that's right. Why doesn't it look any different? Distance, let me think. The center is 0. Edge is 1. Just gonna do a sanity check here. Yeah, that's right. And it's... Why isn't this working? I won. I'll probably fix this in 5 minutes after I sleep. Just hard to end it when you don't get an idea what the answer is. I did something like this before. I can't remember how I did it.
That's really cool how that shines through.
Two. Wait, just to prove this is working, let's just make this 0. See what happens. I'm at the point where I don't trust my own thoughts. It's probably good I'm experimenting, because this, if you code like this, you're gonna, on the regular stuff, it's gonna cause bugs. It didn't change a damn thing. Shits and giggles. Damn. Modifying the right shader. That's expected. Is, what? Who left? Oh, Vapor Zone. I won. I don't remember if I compiled the shader or not. I did not. Doesn't look any different. I mean, somewhere at the 50% mark, I should be falling off a shitload faster, but it's not. I think my thinking is wrong. Wish I bookmarked this page for that one lighting formula. I had this like interactive graph. You could play with different, like it would show you the fall off as a graph, and then you could take the values and just plug it into the formula. But I don't remember where the hell that was.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too.
Must be in my history. No, I fucking every night there's a thing that cleans out all of my history. Shit. Let's see. Lights fall off. Chart. Oh, C++. Finding this Valve article. Here's an article. Yeah, all these damn I found all these examples of doing exactly what I want, but they got a shitload of ifs and stuff in the damn shader. Dist. Wait a second. Let's see. Ooh. I2. Cheater. No, that didn't work. Intensity. Oh, 128. Oh shit, I haven't checked the YouTube chat.
Not much happening. Haven't seen it move.
750. Okay, this is the last test. I gotta go. It doesn't look bad, but it's just the fall off. It's got to speed up halfway through. I mean, it looks like a sphere. It doesn't look like a lighting. You know what I mean?
So you're already interpolating from one light into the other. Would it make sense to have the one where it's falling off faster? Wouldn't that make sense to like maybe multiply that by like 0.5 because the lerp already is part of the fall off.
I already tried that. It didn't.
Okay.
I'm too brain dead. Like I said, I'll wake up tomorrow, or I'll have some lightning bolt idea while I'm sleeping. I do it all the time. I'll be dreaming. I'll dream the answer. Somehow I got to combine like the. It's like the real fall off. They don't take the range of the light into consideration. It's done on like real lighting on real units and stuff. Like I mean, like this first one, if you're looking at it, it's the lighting I see in a lot of games and stuff. But it just takes the distance into. So it's no matter what the size of your light, it's always going to be the same fall off. All you do is change the intensity.
Hmm.
And that might be how it is in real life. And I know that's like people complain about that in like Unity URP because the lights are kind of like that. I mean, no matter how in the old pipeline, if you crank up the lights, it would go out to its range. But in the URP, the light's more like realistic. So all based on like world units and stuff. So it's, no matter how bright you were going to make it, it gets really bright at the center, but it doesn't really extend far. I'm just trying to think of a way to, without using ifs, to fucking mimic that. I'll think of something. But I am way too brain fried right now. Let me just shut all this shit down. Discord, OBS. Promotion. So, all right, I gotta go. I'm gonna go play
Yeah, no
Overwatch.
problem, man. Go have fun.
You too. And good night. And good night to everybody else. And I'll be back tomorrow probably. I get more work done when I'm streaming. And how do I turn this off? Where's OBS? All right, good night, everybody. And have a good weekend.